So, yeah, Newcastle United have lost 1-0 to the Blades. We've given Sheffield their first win of the season, the first clean sheet, and quite frankly, it's not acceptable. The first half did not go as I expected personally. I thought the performance against Arsenal in the FA Cup, we looked organised, we looked structured, we looked like a team which had an identity. We really did. But the first half of the Sheffield United game, we were all over the place. There was no intensity, there was no quality. We didn't match Sheffield in any of them aspects. We let them do as they pleased, and the game kind of went on from there. I think McGoldrick had a few chances. Burke created a few chances for Sheffield United. It was like watching Sheffield United from the season previous. It really was. The wing backs were high, defenders were pushing forward, and they were putting us under pressure. They really did. With the Blades being on top for the majority of the first half, this also led to Ryan Fraser picking up 2 yellow cards in the space of 3 or 4 minutes, I think it was. Two challenges that he doesn't really need to make, especially the second one. It's really silly from him, and from it, I see Fraser as quite an experienced Premier League player nowadays, and he's gone and blown it. He really did. I wouldn't say that the red card really affected how we played. I really didn't. I didn't ever think we were going to go on to win the game, and I think all Newcastle fans would agree on that front. I never thought we were going to win the game with 11 men, never mind 10. So on the red card, in that aspect, didn't really change much. With the first half being as bad as it was for Newcastle United with 11 men, it was always going to be a lot worse with 10. Chris Wilder and his side pushed and pushed and pushed and finally got what they were looking for. They got that goal. Billy Sharp tucked away a penalty. The penalty decision was made after the referee looked at the VAR monitor and had seen that Federico Fernandez had handled the ball inside the box. It was a harsh decision. It really was. I'm not sure if he's intended to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, Billy Sharp scored his penalty, and that was the only goal of the second half. I also must add in here that Sheffield United no doubt deserve the win. 100%. I think every Newcastle fan on planet Earth would agree with me on that front. So my full-time thoughts, what first comes to mind is just disappointment. We've had a lot of disappointment this season, and the previous season under Bruce, but I don't think it's ever been this bad. This run of form is just really not acceptable, and from a fan's point of view, I think we're all worried. We're now 8 points above the drop zone, which will get closer. It will. We've got Arsenal, Leeds coming up, 2 really tough fixtures, and if the club do not act quickly, then this could end. Well, you never know how it could end. In my opinion, Bruce needs to go as soon as possible. In terms of what I think Bruce got wrong, I thought even the lineup and the formation and the whole mentality towards the game was wrong. Bruce will have known. Sheffield United would have seen this fixture and thought, wow, well, we fancy our chances, and we're obviously Sheffield United were going to come at us. They really were, and we let them. The formation and the mentality of the players set by Bruce let Sheffield United do that. After the fixture, Steve Bruce made a comment which didn't please a lot of the Newcastle United fan base on social media. He said that he will never walk away from a challenge. So what he's basically saying is that he won't leave. He will not walk away from Newcastle United. He'll let the board decide his future. But for me, if Bruce had any respect for the club whatsoever, he'd walk away. He's done the damage, and if he doesn't leave in the near future, then it could get worse. It really could. And it's not as if these fixtures get any easier for Newcastle United and Bruce, because they go to the capital on Monday evening to face Arsenal. They then face Leeds United, I think Palace, Everton and Southampton. They're our next 5 fixtures. After the performance against Sheffield United, I think every fan in the Premier League, including Newcastle fans, will say that they are not sure where they're getting these points from. These next 5 are tough. These next 5 are gonna make or break us. They really will do, and I'm worried.